Have you ever wondered what really goes through her mind when you go completely silent after a breakup? It's called the no contact rule, and it's one of the most powerful tools you have. But it's not about playing games. It's about shifting the entire dynamic. It's about making her feel the full weight of your absence. So, what happens day by day, week by week? Let's break down the emotional roller coaster she's about to go on, and why your silence speaks louder than any words you could ever say. Let's start with day one. She's just broken up with you, or maybe you ended things. In those first 1 to 3 days, what does she feel? Honestly? Relief. She might feel a sense of freedom, thinking, finally it's over. No more arguments, no more drama. She's probably expecting you to start blowing up her phone, begging for her back. She's prepared for that. She has her arguments ready. She's confident in her decision. During this phase, she's telling her friends she's fine, that it was for the best. She feels in control. You, on the other hand, are starting the hardest journey of all: silence. It's crucial you don't do what she expects. No calls, no texts, no sad social media posts. You just disappear. Now we're moving into the first week, maybe around day 4 to day 7. The initial relief is starting to fade, and a new feeling is creeping in. Curiosity. She's checking her phone, but there's nothing from you. She thinks, wait, why isn't he calling? Why isn't he texting me? This is not what she planned for. Her expectation was to be the one ignoring you, not the other way around. This is the first crack in her confidence. The silence is unsettling. She starts to wonder what you're doing. Is he okay? Is he already moving on? The narrative she had in her head is starting to crumble. She's not feeling the power she expected. Instead, she's feeling a little confused. This is where the power dynamic begins to shift. All because you're doing absolutely nothing. As we head into week 2 and 3, the curiosity deepens and transforms into something else: self-doubt. The questions in her mind get louder. Did I make a mistake? Was it really that bad? Your silence is creating a vacuum, and her mind is filling it with memories. But here's the interesting part. She's not remembering the bad times, the fights that led to the breakup. Instead, her brain starts to selectively recall the good times. That vacation you took, the way you made her laugh, the inside jokes you shared. She's romanticizing the past because the present, a world without your presence, feels empty and uncertain. She thought she would feel free, but instead she's starting to feel the ache of your absence. Her confidence is shaken, and for the first time, she's seriously questioning her decision. Now that she's questioning everything, she starts looking for answers. And where does she go? Social media. This is the signal-checking phase. She starts watching your stories, maybe even accidentally liking an old photo. She might post things designed to get a reaction from you. A picture of her out with friends, a cryptic quote about moving on. These are baits. She's trying to see if you're watching, if you still care. Your job? Do not bite. Don't react. Don't even view her stories if you can help it. The best thing you can do is post a picture of yourself doing something positive. At the gym, out with friends, working on a hobby. Not to make her jealous, but to show that your life is moving forward. This demonstrates strength and that your happiness isn't dependent on her. This perceived indifference is what drives her crazy. After her attempts to get a reaction fail, what comes next? Anger. She's confused, she's starting to regret her decision, and now she's frustrated that you're not playing by her rules. You're not chasing. You're not miserable. So, her sadness and regret turn into anger. This is when she might send that "I hate him" text to her friends. She complain about you, maybe even invent reasons to be mad. I can't believe he moved on so fast. Or he never really cared about me. This anger is a defense mechanism. It is easier to be angry at you than to face the painful reality that she might have lost someone truly valuable. She's trying to convince herself she made the right choice by painting you as the bad guy. Don't be fooled. This anger is a clear sign that your silence is having a profound effect. She's losing control of the situation, and it's infuriating her. The next stage is one of her biggest fears realized: the fear of replacement. This doesn't mean you have to be in a new relationship. It could be a photo where you're talking to another girl, or a friend mentioning you were seen out. The moment she gets a hint that another woman might be entering your life, a primal fear is triggered. The idea of you being completely unavailable and giving your attention, your laughter, your affection to someone else becomes a terrifying reality. It's no longer a hypothetical. This is often the point where her panic truly sets in. She realizes that the door she thought would always be open is closing fast. She's not just missing you anymore. She's facing the possibility of losing you for good. This is a massive blow to her ego and her heart. The thought of another woman getting the version of you that she let go is a powerful, painful motivator. We're now entering the peak of her regret, typically around day 30 to day 45. A month or more has passed. The anger has subsided, the panic has set in, and all that's left is a deep, gnawing regret. She's had enough time to experience life without you, and she's discovered it's not the paradise she imagined. The flaws in the relationship seem so small now compared to the loneliness she feels. She misses your voice, your texts, your presence. She's replayed the breakup 100 times, and now she sees her role in it, her mistakes. The grass wasn't greener. She's gone through the full emotional spectrum and has landed at the conclusion she was trying to avoid. She made a huge mistake. Her ego is gone. Her pride is gone. All she wants is a chance to undo what she did. This is the moment she is most likely to break. And how does she break? With the breadcrumb text. It won't be a long, emotional confession. It'll be something small, indirect, and designed to test the waters without risking total rejection. A text like, "Hey, I was just thinking about that funny thing that happened at..." Or, "I heard our song on the radio today." It might even be a simple, "Hey, how are you?" These are breadcrumbs. She's leaving a trail, hoping you'll pick it up and lead the way back. She's giving you an opening to restart the conversation. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The proof that the no contact rule worked. It's a sign that she misses you and wants to reconnect. But the game isn't over yet. How you respond to this breadcrumb is everything. So she finally reaches out. Your first instinct might be to reply immediately, to show you're excited. Don't. Remember why you started this. You went through weeks of pain and discipline. Breaking your silence first would have communicated neediness and undone all your hard work. It would have told her that you were just waiting by the phone the whole time, validating her decision to leave. By letting her be the one to break the silence, you fundamentally reset the power dynamic. She is now the one pursuing, the one uncertain, the one seeking your validation. You held your ground, and in doing so, you demonstrated immense self-respect and strength. This is incredibly attractive. She didn't come back because you begged. She came back because she realized your value when you removed yourself from her life. When you do decide to reply to her breadcrumb text, your power lies in one thing: indifference. I don't mean being cold or rude. I mean being calm, unbothered, and a little detached. Don't reply immediately. Wait a few hours, or even until the next day. When you do reply, keep it short, positive, and simple. If she asks, "How are you?" a great response is, "I'm doing great, been busy with some exciting new projects. Hope you're well too." You're not asking questions, you're not trying to prolong the conversation. You're being polite but not overly eager. You are communicating that your life is full and you are happy. This calm confidence is the opposite of the needy person she left. It makes her realize she's no longer the center of your universe, and if she wants back in, she's going to have to work for it. This is how you transition from being the one who was left to the one who decides what happens next. Thank you for watching. Mastering the no contact rule requires discipline, but understanding the psychology behind it makes it so much easier. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on relationships and self-improvement. See you in the next one.